What's going through your mind?
Like, I can't believe my family's here with me right now. Like, I would do anything for you guys.
If you could walk out of here and do one thing, what would it be?
Just hug them. And like, God honest truth, like I'm ready to, like, I'm okay with dying, knowing that I'm complete with my family in that way for today.
Profound, deep revelation, breakthrough, breakdown, lessons learned, emotions. How are you putting that to use today?
Well, I work with entrepreneurs today in their people. So specifically, I help businesses drive growth through sales. And it feels like I've been chosen for that role. Because previously, before this role of providing sales solutions for businesses, I was a trained interventionalist, where I would go into emergency rooms when someone would overdose during a 3 a.m. opiate, being Narcaned, brought back to life, and I would get a call at 3 a.m. in the morning to go down, to advocate for them, and to help persuade them to seek treatment, to seek help. And I would sometimes be there for 3, 4, 5 hours at this person's bedside. And like at that moment, like life and death was at stake. Like I was not losing the sale. You get it? And it was the most enriching, fulfilling thing I've ever done in my entire life. And I was broke. It was a $12 per hour type role. And so I knew, I hired a mentor and he said, being broke is selfish because I can only think about myself and my needs. I need money to take my mission to the world. And so someone suggested to me, hey, what you do is just the transference of energy. You could do this thing called sales and make a lot of money and just change the different words that you use. Instead of talking about insurance and family and kids and job and public health, you talk about funnels or marketing or business development. But I'm still with that person at a moment of crossroads for them. And so that's what I do. I teach people that when people come to you, to your business, for your services, they're at a crossroads for their life. They can either invest in what you have and their whole life will be different from that decision, or they can not invest in what you have and their whole life will be different. And so that's what I teach people today.
So it's not about money.
No.
It's money, of course, but so what's the big vision? What's the big mission for you?
Ultimately, the biggest vision is ending violence, drug addiction, and suicide in a generation of young males. There's a lost generation, an unspoken generation that exists. And so being a voice in that realm. And it starts with the ability to use language to move worlds to a new dimension, to a new reality, to show what's possible. That's the mission of the mission.
Let's jump to the 3 words. In 3 words, what is your meaning of life?
So in 3 words, my meaning to life is one conversation away.
Can you explain to me why I have a visceral emotion to that? One conversation away. What does that mean?
It means On a surface level, you're one conversation away from having anything you want in life. Health, wealth, relationships. But at a global level, we're all just one same conversation away from shifting culture to a better world, a more expansive world, a more inclusive world, a more peaceful world.
Is there anything else you want to add?
Yeah. How much time I got? I think the most helpful thing that has allowed me to get to this point is cleaning up the relationships in my life to the best of my ability. Like I realized through some other coaching that I don't live in a vacuum. I don't exist by myself. So the focus on me only gets me so far, only gives me such a quality of life. Like the people in my life are my life. And when I make it that, now all the selfish fears and insecurities, and they just fade away because you are my life. And so when I show up and we are one, then life is, you can have anything, you can create anything. And so my last would be is like, if there's something that you're not experiencing in your life, the best temperature check is like, who are the people in your life? Because they are your life. And what does your relationship look like?